question is from one Ahmadi lady. She would like to ask, can one break away from one's genes? If it is in one's genes to be good or bad, does one deserve credit for doing good or punishment for being bad? Can genes be regrouped? If so, can they then be categorized in genes or DNA?
See, man is not controlled by genes in the sense that he is left to no option. If you claim that because of genes everybody does whatever he does, then why is there punishment? Why thieves should be punished? Why murderers should be punished? They can all claim it is because of our genes. So despite the genes, man has an option. He is free to do good or do bad. And because of this option, he is either rewarded or punished. You understand?
How far genes play a role in a man's character and making decisions?
Genes make a man capable of doing anything he likes. The question of genes is a very profound question. Everything is created with genes, and the creation of genes itself is an enigma for scientists. They cannot resolve this enigma of how genes were created. They have to admit that there is a creator, God, who must have created genes, because in the very early life you find genes. And wherever there are genes, there is complexity. Immensely difficult questions arise how genes were created. It's not gen, it is gene. Remember this. And creation of genes is an enigma for scientists up to now. They cannot resolve it. Although they are atheists, but when you question them about genes, can't explain how genes got developed. So this is a different question from the one you asked before, which I have answered. So there is a second question which I have answered now.
Yes. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Sanafrughu lakum ayyuhas saqalan fabi'ayyi ala'i rabbikuma tukazziban. Just see. Yes, the translation is, soon shall we attend to you, O ye two mighty powers. Which then of the favors of your Lord will you twain deny?
You see, this is a revised translation by me. Saqalan, those who are powerful and heavy in weight. So it can also apply to the superpowers of today. On one side, there are capitalists, and on the other side, there are communist regimes. And they are warned by the Quran that we will attend to you. So, nafru alakum doesn't mean that God is busy so he can't attend. It only means that a time would come when we will pay special attention to you and punish you for your misdeeds. So the time has already come, and almost we have seen the end of it and passing through this phase, that both the great powers, Thaqalan, have been destroyed by God in the sense that their supremacy has been finished. Both the supremacy of capitalism and the supremacy of communism is finished. So the question remains after this, yeah.
No, the first one is okay. the meaning of thaqalan.
Yes.
The second one was lakum, and not lakuma. It used.
I understand. This is a very profound point you have raised. I am so happy to hear that that means that you read Quran with depth, in depth. You see, this means that there are so many people. Saqalan, that is a proof that the Holy Quran is referring to not just two things, two persons, but two symbols which comprise millions of people. So, with a slight deflection of the word, the Holy Quran opens up a new era of meaning. Got it? See, why I say Saqalan is powerful or great powers, the Holy Quran refers to it itself. فَأَمَّا مَنْ ثَقُلَتْ مَوَازِينُهُ فَهُوَ فِي عِيشَةٍ رَاضِيَةٍ وَأَمَّا مَنْ خَفَّتْ مَوَازِينُهُ فَأُمُّهُ هَاوِيَةٌ وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا هِيَ نَارٌ حَامِيَةٌ. So this burning of fire, this atomic war, etc., all this has been mentioned in the word siqal. And this verse refers to the same.
So during Ramadan, we would not be fasting if we were sick or traveling. But in a case, for example, if we're traveling for a one-day trip to France, for example, where we're back within 24 hours, and there's no hardship here really, so, and one is capable of fasting, can we fast on this day, or is it an instruction that we should not
When
fast?
Allah has treated you with kindness, to follow Allah's raza, to fulfill His wish, is in fact piety. And you can't force your will upon Allah. So forget about easiness of the days or difficulty of the past times and comfort of the present day traveling system. When Allah says, make use of my concession, then you must make use of concession, or according to Rasul Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you cannot force Allah to be pleased with you. You must give in to His superior will. So this is the reason why old times or modern times don't make any difference. Secondly, you should remember that within fast you can travel, but during travel you cannot fast. Within one day, if you return back to your home, that is a fast within the travel. But when you exceed that, then it's a travel within fasts, which is not permissible. Do you understand the difference? You cannot travel during the fast. But when you're traveling, then you can keep fasts. That is a different proposition. For instance, when we travel for 15 days, you can fast, all right? So fasting during travels is not forbidden. But travel during fasting is forbidden. Now you understand? You know, there is just 3 days concession. If you're traveling for 3 days, then you cannot fast. But if you travel for 15 days, while you can do qasr of namaz, but fasting is forbidden. I'm sorry, fasting is permitted. So within safar, you can fast if it is beyond 3 days.